Hi everyone. We are live.
Hello everyone.
How you doing? Happy Cyber Monday. Although I don't know how happy it was for all of you who are trying to shop at the knitting place, which is why we decided to go live. We are here in the shop, going live from my cell phone because one snafu isn't enough. My iPad isn't set to the right setting. That's number 2.
Well, you know,
My laptop I'm closed out of. That's number 3. So here we are. We are hopping on. This is podcast number 167, and we are calling it the Cyber Monday Extension. So I feel horrible. A lot of you have emailed me. I'm going to extend a sale until tomorrow.
Through tomorrow.
It's going to end at 11:45 p.m. All online only. Online orders, because this is in lieu of Cyber Monday. Online orders will be 10% off, free shipping over 100.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yes.
Let's see.
So 10% off. If you spend more than 100, you're going to get free ground shipping. I think I have it set to ground shipping. Right now, it's not priority mail. So
That's fine.
Yep. It'll be a couple of dollars less.
Yeah.
So enjoy that discount. I apologize. We have been working
technical snafus,
Yes.
That's what happens. It's just technical snafus, but again, we're thankful for everyone who participated this weekend, whether it was Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. There are just too many things going on. So because we had a little problem today, Diane has graciously extended the sale. Did you say 10%?
Yes.
That's what you said? 10% free shipping over $100. There you go. So if there's anything you weren't able to grab, just grab it.
As long as I have it in the shop, I'm able to ship it. In the event that I don't have it, I'm always calling back. I will let you know.
Sometimes it's a little,
if there's a substitute, if
Right.
you want a refund.
Correct.
Any way that I can accommodate you, I most certainly will. And yes, it's funny.
What?
I just said, and Sophie has an interview on Thursday. She got a call back from
And so what? So were you coaching her?
I wanted to tell her, try not to use and
or like.
Or
Or
you know, all
like
of these
is a
bridging
very popular
words.
one. Like is a very popular one that people do.
I notice that I am so guilty of
You
all
are.
of those
You
things.
all are. I use my hands too much.
Yeah, as I'm using my hands. It's interesting because really you should just pause and think about
Right.
what you want to say
Be
instead
thoughtful.
of
Be in the moment.
right, instead
And
of
don't be in a
trying to
rush.
bridge what you want to say.
But anyway, we hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. We hope you had some time to knit. We haven't had too much knitting time. But, hey, listen, it's that time of year, right, Dana?
Yes. I do have to say, cheers.
Oh, yes, we do have to talk about this.
Pam and I are drinking coffee with coquito.
It's laced with coquito. We had a wonderful customer, although I didn't see
Deborah,
her.
thank you.
Deborah, it is delicious. And so we're keeping a jar here in the shop.
Spiked. So good. It is delicious. You are very good. Very talented. I know, I don't know, you mentioned some of the ingredients. I don't know all of them.
Rum, coconut milk.
I think there's raw eggs.
I don't know, it's 3 different kinds of milk, I know. I don't know if there's raw eggs.
She said you have to keep it in the refrigerator. There's raw egg.
She said there's raw egg?
Yes, is that bad for you?
No. It's funny, I was watching a reel last night, and this woman was saying her Italian mother, she's no longer with us, in the morning used to get up, she used to take an egg and mix it with sugar, and it got creamy, and then she'd put, I forget what else she'd put in there, and she'd put coffee in it, and they would drink it like it was a coffee drink, but there was raw egg in it. Isn't that crazy?
That's what this has.
Yeah, it's probably
if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I thought it was 3 different kinds of milk. I didn't think that was right, but I'm going to look that one up.
It is delicious. So anyway, did want to say a special thank you.
Yes, Deborah. Thank you.
What else? We're not going to be long. We just wanted to extend the sale. We are going to talk about what
What I'm
Pam's
wearing. What am I wearing? Simply
super simple
super simple summer
sweater
from Hohi.
The
You
four
can see
S's.
it's cream with kind of like a mineral-y color. And I used sweater from Blue Sky, which is a cotton wool blend.
Did you just lean over to the shelf to see what?
Yeah, I went to look at what I couldn't remember the name of the yarn. Anyway, it's a lovely top. It has a little, like, you know, the words are there. We can't get rid of that, can we?
No.
You can't swipe down and it'll go away for a second.
Nope.
Anyway, so it's got a split hem at the bottom, a ribbing, and, you know, whatever.
Super cute.
It's a nice, very easy to wear, very comfortable top. And what do you? Oh, you don't have anything on today, Dina.
I am wearing a Uniqlo lavender sweater.
But yeah, I was going to say something. Yeah, so that's what I'm wearing.
Beautiful.
I can't believe you're not wearing anything today.
I know.
Usually it would be me that's not wearing something.
I was so frazzled today. I raced
You're lucky
to get
you
in
got
here.
dressed.
I raced to get in here to fill all the online orders, and I did not fill them all. So I should just, you know, PSA. They will go out. I'm just trying to go in order.
Right. Well, it's better to go slow and be mindful about it and get them out correctly.
I'm trying to make sure all the orders are correct.
And of course, there are the orders that you need to make a phone call on too.
Yes. So
that has to be done as well.
Please just be patient with me.
But we hope you took advantage of the sale. What did you get? We saw some of the goodies we were mailing out, right, Dina?
I have to say, everybody pretty much bought across the board.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
We were cleaned out in a couple of things, which, of course, we replenished.
The City Light hats were just
we'll have to redo
crazy.
that again.
But you haven't seen the end of the City Lights and City what's the word I'm looking for? City-like-ish items. Is that the right? No, that's not the way I want to say it. Items like the City Lights.
Yes, we're going to do a variety. So stay tuned.
All we need is a couple of pair of hands. We just need to sprout some hands to do some knitting, right, Dina?
Absolutely. So they bought across the board.
Yeah.
Between sweaters, cowls, kits, individual items off of the website.
They bought the Betty, they bought the City Lights, they bought some great sweater kits.
Stripey.
You just said someone bought a
tapestry,
Letho kit, right?
A Letho.
A Letho kit.
Yeah. Now the Lethos, you know, there's certain components, of course, that I'm out of. I might have to substitute, right? So that those are the areas in which I may need to make a phone call.
Right, we would never substitute without telling you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, you want to start with the whip? We do have one kit to show you. There is a new kit, which
this would have been
for your benefit because
this was almost done. It was almost done.
Oh my goodness, Pam!
It was. Oh, did I hit you in the face?
No.
Oh, I thought I hit you in the face. Okay, hold on. Okay, you want to grab that end of it, Dina?
I would love to.
This down here. Is that the right side? No, we got to flip. No. Yep, flip it.
Flip it.
Watch those needles there. So here, this is the Soho Square. And this obviously was the first side. Dina is holding the other side. And as you can see, I think I have about...
Her dark spruce, the dark green is complete. And
Yep.
Pam is just finishing off this light mauve or dusty green.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can see here, she's nearly there. She's
I think
probably
I have...
15, 30 rows.
I was going to say 13. I forget now. I know I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 19. I've got 38 more rows to knit.
There you go. You're almost there.
And it's lovely. Right, Dina?
A beauty.
I can't wait to give this some steam and to wear it. How comfortable is this going to be around our
It's so
necks?
gorgeous.
It
The
is.
colorway.
I'm very excited.
Excuse me,
Where's
I have
your
hiccups.
Soho?
See what happens when I start drinking?
She's a cheap date, as they used to say years ago, right?
This is mine. I'm not as far as Pam's, but I did give it a little bit of
you're
love.
Almost there.
I started the second color.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Pammy.
It's okay.
I'm on the blue side. I've completed the toffee, which is this colorway right here. I've got my pink stripe, my orange stripe, and now I've reversed it, and I'm on the second stripe now of the pink because it's the opposite.
We sold some of these this weekend too.
Yes. I don't know if there are any kits available left online,
There were a
but you
few,
can
I
curate
think.
your
There were a
own
few, yeah.
or message me, and I'll be happy to help you out.
Now I can't shut it. What is stuck in there? There's a piece of something
Oh,
stuck
no.
in there. Okay, I just pulled it out. There's something I don't need.
Oh,
But I
okay.
still can't shut it. It's still there. It
This
goes.
is a lovely knit. It's great when you are exhausted after a hard
Yep.
day's work and
When you want to
come.
knit, but you don't want to think too much, right?
It's perfect. You just give it a little bit of love. It's
And
garter
I'm
stitch.
loving the spine. Where's your spine there? There it is. I love the way that spine is coming up there. That you see that brown spine. The color you start with.
This is
will
the
be
color that I
color of
started
your
with.
spine.
Right. That becomes the spine or the vein that runs through
Yeah.
the shawl.
So
So
that's almost
definitely
done.
needs a lot of blocking and steaming, but once that happens, it'll be a delight to wear. Highly recommend it. It's pattern designed by Jackie Rose.
And that I may do a wink after this, which is the small version of it. Right?
I lost my yarn.
You got it?
Yep.
Oh, it's down on the floor.
It's on the floor. In fact, it
Dinah's
rolled
getting
away.
it. There she is. I also have. Do you have any more whips, Dina?
I have one more.
Let's show you whip. What do you have?
I have my test knit
The test knit.
that I'm knitting for Natasha. It is called the Asteri, and I'm pretty much yoked. I'd like to take a picture of me wearing it. I'm about to divide for the sleeves, so the yoke is complete. I'm using a strand of Bichet Bouche, the petite lamb's wool.
Just gonna open this part up down here a little bit.
Watch the stitches.
Yeah, I know.
And then it's paired with a mohair, so it's 2 strands. And if I get up close, you'll be able to see the pretty fuzz, which I adore. And this is the same motif that was in her Aster shawl. And a lot of the testers, believe it or not, are doing it with 2 colors, which is a lot of fun. So they're ad-libbing and they're putting their own spin on it. But I definitely just stuck to the one
I like the one
color
personally.
So I'm excited about that. After this, I think all I have is garter stitch.
I was going to say, what is the body? Is it
Pretty
garter
much
stitch?
garter.
Oh, that's nice.
I have to check to see if the motif
That'll
comes
be fun.
back again at the bottom. But
Nice.
that is my Asteri.
I do have an FO. I finally finished my Escher's scarf.
Woohoo!
So that is done. And there you go. Not much. I mean, I think I've shown this about 20 times. But it's finally done. I used Clinton Hill Cat Bespoke DK. I used the sand and the onyx colorway. And it is a very luxurious feeling scarf.
Beautiful, Pam. You want to try it on?
No, it's just like...
It's so pretty. Are you going to fold it in half or?
I was wearing it like this today. I mean, I could fold it in half. But
Stunning.
I was just doing
She
this.
came in with her green coat.
I did. I had my green coat today. It's like the color of the year, that green coat. Anyway, and there you go.
Super cute.
I could double it if I wanted to. And it used, I probably could have done maybe 2 more repeats in the pattern, but it really, 2 repeats wasn't, I mean, it's like 68 inches long. How much longer do I need it?
Now, which color did you use? I think you used the sand for the background.
I used the sand for the color A, and the onyx was my color B.
So technically speaking, you really do have the motif is in both colors.
Correct. But the B color, I don't know if it's because it's the B color or the darker color is what you see more. We had a customer this weekend who bought the olive and pink, and she was debating which color her B should be. And for me, B was the onyx. Should she make the pink the B or the olive the B?
Wait a second. Your A was sand, and your B was
black.
And
onyx.
which did you use more of?
Sand.
So what is she doing? She doesn't know
They
yet.
hadn't decided. She's going away, so she wasn't starting it right away. She hadn't decided yet.
Okay.
Those colors, though, are kind of even colors. My colors for high contrast.
Right. Well, I think the pink definitely pops it. I think it was Michelle who was knitting it. I forgot what she was doing.
I don't know.
She sent me a picture, but I can't find it. I'll have to ask her to send it to me.
I mean, it's not that it uses that much more, but it was, maybe 10 grams more or something like that.
So it's
maybe a
almost
little bit
even.
more. I mean, it's not, you still need 2 skeins of each color.
Right.
And, anyway, so there you go. And this is DK.
I think I suggested to her to do pink for the bee. Do the army green for the scarf and do the pink checks.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what she's going to do.
I think she was going to swatch it.
Yeah.
I need another sip.
Yeah, she was traveling, so she's over in Germany right now, so she wasn't taking it with her.
And it's okay.
Yep.
Well, those are my whips.
Yep, I have. Those are the only ones I brought today. I brought that, and you know I'm doing the other thing. I can't think what it's called by Sweater Freak. The ribbed. What was it called? It's called. I can't think what it's called. I showed it in the Art Yarns.
Oh,
Merino
the
Cloud. What's it called? It's Grab and Go.
Grab and Go.
I think it's Grab and Go, and that shouldn't be that much longer. But I haven't worked on it because I wanted to get some other things done.
Right. I don't blame you.
And
I've gotten nothing done on Zach's sock.
Well, you
I
said
haven't worked
Hanukkah.
on. I know. I haven't worked on my heirloom, and we have the Zoom tomorrow.
We have the Zoom tomorrow,
so we'll just have to
Yeah, we'll figure it
ad-lib.
out. Yeah, that's fine.
What else can I say? I think we should move on to kits.
Yep.
I'm trying very hard not to read the comments and
Yeah, I can't. I can see some of them, but
I'm trying hard not to read them and answer. And
saying Joyce is saying that my scarf is a classic. Yes, it is.
You're reading.
Yes, and Deborah is saying the B is the pink. That's what you just said.
Yes. Oh, Michelle is on.
She
used olive as the A.
Yep,
yes, I like that.
Olive
Okay.
So what the kit we're showing you today, since we're moving on, is the Destination. Thank you, Anne Marie. She came in and showed this to me, Dina and I, the other day. It's the Destination Unknown cowl. If you recall, about a few years ago, Dina did a Destination Unknown shawl. It's a mosaic shawl. It was fingering weight. And this is DK weight. And it's a cowl, very much in the silhouette of the Shift cowl. So we just loved it. We love mosaic. We love the silhouette. So what it was the natural that we should make
Absolutely.
a kit, right? And who's the designer? Tell them who the designer.
Cheryl Faust.
Yeah.
So she designed the Destination Unknown shawl, which was the original, and now she has a cowl. Cheryl, Cheryl Faust, Faust.
So it's DK weight. It takes a skein of DK and a skein of Dream State from Spin Cycle. So it's only, I think, a total of 267 yards in DK. And
I'm trusting you.
That's what it said. Anyway, go ahead, Dinah.
What we have to start is one skein of Madeline Tosh DK. Now we paired them with different fibers. They all have the Dream State, but they're paired with different DKs.
Yeah, we paired it with the colors that went best with what it was. And this one is Sinfully Decadent with Close Call. I think it's not. Yeah, it is. It's Close Call. Close Call. That's one. Here, Dinah.
Elizabeth Taylor. And we have that paired with Dear Diary.
That's a pretty one. That's soft.
Yes.
Soft
they don't all have to scream.
No, they don't.
They don't have to be high contrast.
No.
This is Pop Rocks with Purse First. I should probably get closer since we're on the iPhone.
Yep.
I hope those colors are coming through, but that's a pretty combo.
But sometimes they do have to be high contrast.
Ooh, look at that one.
This is Rosy Maple and what is this? On what? Violet?
Ultramarine Violet.
Ultramarine Violet. Look at that. That is a hot combo, right?
That would look great with my sweater that I'm wearing.
Look at that, Dinah. That would.
Okay, next up, Charcoal. And I have that placed, paired with Castaway. So that's beautiful.
Yeah, this is more classic, right?
Yeah.
But lovely. This is a pretty one.
Next up is the Pink Mist Smoke Tree. I love that name. I don't know why. It's like a whole bunch of nothing. I don't even know. Does anyone know?
Pink Mist Smoke Tree.
And we have that paired with Ghost Ranch. And this Ghost Ranch seems to be a little bit different than the ones that we've had in the Dyed in the Wool. But this makes a beautiful pair with the DK.
It does. And for you basic cosmopolitan people, we have Onyx and Stay Ready.
That's beautiful.
Look at that. What?
Very similar to what she did.
Right. Exactly. There you go.
Stunning. Although
And-
our Stay Ready doesn't really have brown in it.
No, it doesn't.
I
But
love
some
that
of
one.
them do. Some of them do. But you know, again, the other thing, don't forget you can curate your own kit. It's a skein. You may have a skein of
100%.
DK at home, and maybe you just need the Dream State, or
Right.
vice versa. You know, or go and just pick the colors you like.
This one here is maple, and we paired that with Bright Idea. Now this would be a great gift item.
Yes.
The skein to skein.
Yep.
Not too much knitting. Wonderful introduction to the mosaic stitch if you've never done it before. I remember from her Destination Unknown shawl, the instructions were very clear, and it's not a big piece if you want to take on that challenge.
Yeah. Yes. This here
I like this one.
is what is that called? Vibe check with
Plump.
Plump. That's a great name. That's such
gorgeous.
a rich color, that
Oh,
plump, isn't it?
Like a beautiful, like wine,
Yep.
Cabernet kind of color. Love it.
Yep, very nice.
Next up, this is 80% merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. It's a fiber called dough from Cake Wool, and we have that in the colorway Favor. And we paired this one along with ranunculus.
Oh, that's pretty.
And I see a strand of my hair.
That would match you too, Dina.
Oh, yeah. I really like this purple.
That would be
Purple's like my new pink.
Didn't you use this for something once? Purple cake wool. Didn't you make something?
I did. I did that cowl.
You did something.
Where is
with
that
it.
cowl?
I don't know which cowl it is, but it seems
that was
familiar
another
to me that
beauty.
you knit with that. I don't
did.
remember now.
Love it.
The next one is Miss Me, excuse me. I was going to say Every Rose. Miss Me in Clay. This to me is very vintagey looking.
Love it.
It's got that muted green and those pinks with that clay.
Got that cameo vibe.
Yeah.
You know, like the pin.
Love that.
Gorgeous. Did this one?
Oh, we did that one?
No.
How about this one?
We did that one.
We did
Oh,
that
no.
one. No, we didn't do that one.
No?
No, I don't
Maybe
think
we
so.
didn't. Valentina.
If we did, we'll
Classic
repeat
Pink and
ourselves.
Malabrigo Rios. So if you look on the website, this kit is going to be a little bit less. This one is paired with Good Omen, and it's got beautiful color variation, and it complements the pink quite nicely.
The next one is Frank Ochre and Shades of Earth.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
That reminds me of the Saturday shrug that you like to wear.
Yes,
with
it
the
does.
gold and the
Same
brown.
thing.
Yeah.
Same kind of colors, right?
Right.
Yeah. You can see the colors and Shades of Earth there. Look at
beautiful.
that. Beautiful. Here you go, Dina. One last one. The
Last.
last one.
This one is House Coat by
Love that
Asylum
color.
Fibers.
That's such a pretty
Which is
color.
another like vintage kind of dusty pink. And then we paired that with Nostalgia. So that's kind of tone on tone. You'll get a slight variation in the Nostalgia, and that'll just be beautiful. Beautiful.
What was that?
I'm just saying it's beautiful.
It is pretty. And we have
I-
a couple of new in-store things to show you.
So there are a couple of new items that Pam was kind enough to bring over. So we are going to share these with you because
You have that hat?
you didn't know.
It is.
I don't know where it is.
Somewhere. I don't know where.
We are restocked in the mini bundles from Blue Sky Fibers. There's Holiday Cheer and Holiday Frost. And if you look on Ravelry, the wool stock bundles, you'll be able to find the different patterns that come to support. They've got wonderful cowls. I've got the wool stock in the 50-gram skeins if you need to pair it with anything. These make great gift items as well. You could do a hat, a cowl. It's fun because it has all the mini skeins and the different colors. So I think in these kits, there's 3 of each color. I believe there was, is it a hat or
It's a hat.
snood? That they had a specific pattern for these.
Well, these
They're
are
super fun.
There is the 21 color hat that I looked up.
Right, but in this 21 bundle,
Yeah, she
you
has
don't
other
have
things
21
too.
colors. You're repeating.
You're repeating, correct? What I
7
would do
colors,
is
3 each.
take
Sorry.
your time. Sorry, go on the Blue Sky website. It's hard on Ravelry because I don't know how they list them. If it's hard to find them on Ravelry for some reason. I don't know why, but they do have a bunch of. Is that her thing?
Yes.
That's pretty. It's hard to see in the light. Yeah. Michelle, you got to do some knitting now. Is that what you're up to?
Michelle just sent a text over. I'm going to show you the Escher's Dream. So Pam used it in the Clinton Hill Cashmere, which is magnificent.
Mm-hmm.
And oops. And this is the olive with the pink. So A is the olive and pink is the check. And that's also in the Clinton Hill Bespoke DK.
So anyway, you can look on their website, search them on Ravelry. That might be a better way to go about finding it. They do have several. Remember they had that, I don't think we have the pattern. Where would the pattern be? Remember that piece, like a cowl that had a skein of, I don't know if it was sweater or the fingering weight.
This one.
Yeah, that one. But they also had that other new one that had the stripes. Every so often,
That's I think that was a snood. This one is a cowl. It's called,
sorry, hon.
no problem. Woolstock Bundle Holiday Frost. There was a name for it. I do remember that, but I don't know what it's called here. It's not on their website. But here it is. I think you needed to buy one skein. It could have been a main color skein, but they have a scarf as well
Yeah, I
that
think
you
it
can
was
use.
2 skeins of sweater or something like that.
The wool stock.
Yeah, the wool stock. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, I said sweater.
So it's a combination wool stock paired with a bundle. So depending on the pattern that you like, you can check on Ravelry or check on their website,
I
and
love
you'll be
this
able
color
to find.
bundle. Look at that. Look at those great. It's such a Christmassy or wintry with the different shades of green and burgundy and red. I just love this one. Should make a hat. Oh, that's pretty. Now, how'd you find that on the website?
Yes.
There you go.
So here is a hat that uses a bundle.
That you would
You'd
need
get
a
one
main
skein,
Yep.
and then you'd use one mini skein of each color, and you'd have leftover mini skeins to do another
Cat. So you would just get the those little tiny ones.
Yes. Garland cheer. These little mini hats, super cute.
Yeah, those are cute.
Go ahead.
That's it.
I think I have some more of these. The acorn.
Yeah.
This was the acorn hat.
That was with a oops.
Here it is. Super cute. We have the acorn mini bundles, which is the colors that are represented in that hat. So there's quite a few kits. You're welcome to check online, and of course look on Ravelry for pattern support.
And we have the
Be right back.
the wool stock. What is that called again? The worsted weight one, Dina?
Wool stock.
Wool stock. There you go. Did I just say wool stock?
You did.
I swear. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So it's lovely. That's that. I have that, Dina.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
got it. There's another new in shop item. I'm waiting for Dinah to come over here. We'll show it to you. We don't have a lot left. We did sell a ton of it this weekend.
Yes.
It's a new product. As a matter of fact, it wasn't even in the system this weekend, right? When people
It
were
was
coming
not.
in.
People were
It's-
just buying it sight on scene.
It's a new yarn from Lang called Cloud Tweed. So Dinah, I'm going to get a skein of Cloud. Why don't you show them what that is?
So I'm not sure if you could pick it up, but you could see the tweed flecks that are running through the long color range. And the way this knits up, they have a book. It's called Punto number 62. Let me see if I can find that colorway. Here it is. So you don't have to use your imagination. That is the way that colorway knits up. This is color number 1. I believe these patterns, you don't need to purchase the book unless there are multiple patterns that you might like in the book. You may want to just purchase the pattern individually on Ravelry. In this case, the pattern is called Ilse, I-L-S-E, and if you look up the yarn, Cloud Tweed by Lang, you'll be able to find it.
Someone is asking what colors Michelle used in her scarf.
That was the olive and the pink.
Hot pink.
Yes. Passion, I think it's
Passion pink, I think it is, yeah.
And the olive is olive.
Correct. So
2 skeins per color for the Escher's scarf. And if you're doing the cowl, it's 1 skein of each. Does she have a hat as well?
yes,
1 of each.
yes, she does. And she also has the new modern Argyle cowl that's also made out of Clinton cashmere. 2
DK, bespoke DK.
skeins, and you can either do a hat, yes, Yes, the hat or the cowl.
Yeah,
I like
we've
the
been
cowl.
selling
I
a
like
lot
that
of
one.
cashmere over
Yeah.
this past weekend, so thank you.
So the tweed that Dinah was telling you about, it's got a ton of yardage. It says it's 12 stitches to 4 inches on a 6-7. They don't mean US. That would be a millimeter, which
metric.
is like 6 would be 10 and a half needle.
The colorway that Pam is holding in her hand, I believe, is color number, is it 6? It's
Yeah.
color 4, excuse
Color
me. That is the way color number 4 knits up. So as you can see, there's a wide color range. It goes from brown, orange, olive, like a beige or a taupey
It's
color.
almost like an army. I mean, I know
Even a
it's not,
chartreuse green.
yeah, very
It's
pretty.
just very autumnal.
Right. So
But
that's
most of well, the next color is also autumnal.
color number 4. Which one is this one?
That one on the table there.
Oh, that one.
Yep.
Oh, we didn't do that one.
The one on the cover. This one kind of looks like a tiger. I love
It does.
this color.
It does look like a tiger.
This one is color number
5.
5.
And here you go. Look at that, guys.
So there are a bunch of patterns. That sweater that I showed you before is called Kyra, Kyra. And the coat on the cover here, what is that called?
Now, while Dinah's looking for that, this is a 100-gram ball, and it has 260 meters, which is about 275 yards per skein. So it has a lot of yardage.
Goes a long way.
Yep.
This is the coat.
Is that
It's
the coat
called
that
Gabby.
Allison? That's not the one that Allison wanted to make the other day, was it? She was doing a different one.
I'm not sure. The one inside, maybe.
Yeah.
This is called Gabby, Gaby. If you want to look up the pattern on Ravelry to see how many skeins you need to purchase. There's another coat in here.
I think it was towards the front, the one. She was
Yeah.
the first one. It was the Dina. Or Dina, however you say it.
Oh, if you spell
Yeah,
it the way I spell it, it's the
that's
Dina.
the Dina.
The Dina
Now,
jacket.
just to give you an example, this
Dina.
coat uses either 4 or 5 skeins.
Which is crazy.
So, again, remember there's a lot of yardage in it.
Yeah, I'll tell you for number 1. So unfortunately, I don't have the English insert.
It was 400 or 500 grams either way. And it's a long jacket, too. It's a long jacket. If you look at the length is 96 cms, and 96 cms is about...
Am I reading this right? 400 grams, that's 4 skeins
Yeah.
and 5 for the large?
Yep.
So small, medium only takes 4 skeins.
Correct.
How's
And
that
it's
possible?
long, and it's long, too. So, like Allison said, she wasn't going to make it that long. So I said, for sure, you only need to take the 4
4
skeins.
skeins.
Yeah.
I think I know what it is. Last year we did the cardigan out of the cloud doubled,
Right,
and it used 4 skeins.
right.
Okay.
That's why.
All right, should we go on?
Yeah,
Was there another color?
Yeah, there's this
the pink.
colorway for the pink people. Look at those dots in there. They're like lavender dots. You see that?
The way that knits up is like this. This is called Lina,
That's pretty.
Lina.
That is pretty. So you should show them the full one on the other side. Yeah,
And here's another picture. That's the full picture.
that's great.
Super cute.
That is great.
Lina.
Did we do? Is this?
We did that one.
We did that.
We didn't do that
this
one.
one. This one is color 06, and this is very.
It's funny. That's the one that
purples,
Allison got,
navies. This one, yeah.
and it's the one in the coat.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. Oh no. Is it the coat?
Yeah, I think
No,
it
it
is.
isn't. It's this
Oh,
one.
it's the next
it's
one.
the Anna. Anna. Looks like a V-neck
It's got
pullover.
navies, teals, greens. Look at those colors. Great. And that's
You
that
can
one.
see the tweed running through it. Now, of course, if the tweed is not your vibe, we have a few colors left in Cloud, the original Cloud before the tweed.
Now, cloud is very similar. The difference between cloud and tweed, the yardage is exactly the same, and it says 13 stitches instead of 12 stitches to 4 inches on a 7.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
maybe it's thinner. You probably can't interchange them.
I think you probably can, Dinah, because that's 13 on a set. Well, maybe it's a little thinner. I don't know. It's similar, very similar.
Similar, but different
But
gauge.
just to show you, we knit this Friday shrug in cloud, right?
Yes.
We did, didn't we?
Now, I think we used 3 skeins. A lot of people have used only 2. So if you want to pick up 2, you could just shorten it by a couple of rows. You don't necessarily, now that we've knit the sample, you don't necessarily need
Right.
to get 3. You could purchase just 2.
So you could even do this in the cloud tweed, and that would be lovely
Cloud or
too.
cloud tweed,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, so that's new. We wanted to show that to you. And again, it's amazing how people were just gravitating to that this weekend, right? So there you go. I think that's all we had. That was there's always more stuff, but that's it for now. What do you say?
I think that's it. That's what we have to show you. So we've been really good. We haven't, we tried not to read too many comments, but I am going to go on now and just say hello to all of you and go back and read some of the things that you have written so that we could answer. I've saved it for the end. She wanted to make the Dinah, but wasn't going to make it so long. Allison is agreeing. We got that right. Cute. Oh, Coquito is a cute name for the puppy. I like that, Miriam. It's up for debate. Pam had a good idea, which I actually
Which
put
was
to the
what?
family chat. She said, why don't you wait until the puppy comes before we pick a name? There's a lot of contention between all the kids.
Sometimes you just have to see
You
the
have to-
animal,
right,
and you
and
may be
get-
considering a name, and he doesn't look like that name.
Right,
you
right.
know?
But right now, Pluto is a big contender. Mowgli from the Jungle Book. And what was the other one? We like Georgie, but not everyone is not everyone is on board for Georgie. But thank you for asking. He's super cute, and I will post more pictures. I was able to track the light denim, so stay tuned, Jane. So pretty. You bought the light pink and onyx for the Escher scarf. Yes, that is beautiful. It is a beautiful scarf. You're going to be quite happy with that.
It's a fun pattern too.
Jenny from Sweater Freak has really been killing it this season with all of her new designs.
She has.
If she's new to you, I highly recommend that you give her a follow. Sweater Freak on Instagram, and you can find all of her designs on Ravelry. Is that fingering with mohair the test knit? It is. I am test knitting. It's with a fingering weight and mohair for Natasha Hornby, and that was the Esteri. I believe somebody asked, what is this top that looks like it has a boat neck? It's actually a V. It's called My Boy Lollipop. It's designed by Nancy Ritchie, and we used DK weight yarn to knit that sweater. It's super cute, an easy pattern to knit. And I think that is it.
And again, just to reiterate, the reason we came on live today versus recording,
Yes.
there was a reason for it. Not that we want to confuse everybody with, are we going to be live or are we going to be recorded?
This was time sensitive, which is
Right.
why we went live.
We are going to stay with the recorded format, but we had a glitch in the computer for the sale today on Cyber Monday, so Dina has graciously letting the sale run through tomorrow, but it will be 10% off online orders, free shipping, ground shipping for $100 and over orders. Otherwise, there will be shipping on the orders that are less than that, and that will run through the end of tomorrow, correct?
Right.
And it is online only.
I do want to say that I want to put up a vote for the donation. Tomorrow I'm going to do, depending on what the sales are, I'm hoping to do 15% of the sales for tomorrow, donating to a charity. It's going to be between a charity for kids who have cancer to go to summer camp with their siblings. That will be one charitable organization. I'm going to put it to vote on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll be able to participate. And the other one is going to be one for battered women, I believe. But I need a good organization. So if anyone is familiar with a charity that, what I'm trying to do is like the, no, you're fine. The charity for the children, I know that any donation that we make is going to go directly to having a child who has cancer attend a summer camp. Like that's what we're paying for his ability or her ability to go to that summer camp with a sibling. If you have, what I'm trying to do is find a direct to
Well, do you know of one?
No, I'm asking if you
Oh, I
know of
thought you
one.
knew of one. I
Yes.
don't know. Well, I think you have to be careful with any charity that you pick. You want to make sure, like there's
I
always that
want
old thing, how
less
much of a
overhead.
dollar goes to
Right.
the charity. Sometimes it's 95%, which is wonderful. But if it's one that's a lot less than that, that's really not one that we should probably consider. You
Right.
want one that has the highest amount that goes
Right. Now, my
to
daughter's
the.
boyfriend, he works for a company and they're matching the donations, not just a regular match, but a 2-to-1. So I want the money to get the
You want to get the
biggest
most out
bang
of your
for the
money.
buck. And yes, so if you have any charity that you've given to for battered women, please leave a comment and I will be happy to consider that. I will do a little research myself and we'll put it up for vote. That's it.
That sounds good.
Okay.
It sounds like a plan.
I think that's a wrap. It was short but sweet. Happy Cyber Monday, and please open your hearts and open your wallets and give on Giving Tuesday, and know that whatever purchase you make will go a long way.
Thank you so much for the support you've shown over the weekend. It's
100%.
greatly
Oh my
appreciated.
goodness.
And listen,
Without you, we wouldn't be here. So thank you.
we've got a lot of knitting to do now.
On that note,
Get those needles clacking. Bye, my
On that
friends.
note.
Have a great night.
Good night.
See you soon.